Hi, I'm Leinil Yu, artist from Marvel Comics, and you're watching the Pretentious Film Majors.
Hey, Ben Silverio here with the Pretentious Film Majors for ScienceFiction.com. I'm here with Leinil Yu, artist of things like, man, let's go down the list. I mean, Indestructible Hulk, Secret Invasion, Ultimate Wolverine and Hulk, right?
Yes.
Among many other things.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Yu, how are you enjoying Comic-Con so far?
It's one of it's the highlight of my year so far. Actually, it's my first big con, and I'm just so happy to be here.
Cool. Yeah. Well, we're happy to have you. So, first of all, at your panel yesterday, I heard that you have a new trade hardback out.
Yeah, it's,
Go ahead and plug it.
I think the Indestructible Hulk trade is out just now, and it's looking great actually. And I've yet to pick up a copy, and I'm gonna pick up a couple of copies right now. And
Cool. Yeah. So let's talk about Indestructible Hulk for a minute. How did you first get involved with Mark Waid in the project?
It was Matters who actually hooked us up together, and I was doing some Miller World books back then, and then I figured I'd be doing more Marvel stuff, and that's the first thing they offered me, and I said, Mark Waid, it's Hulk, it's just too good to pass up.
So what sort of things did you do for Bruce Banner to make him really your own? Because I know this was a new start for him in the Marvel Universe. So from an artistic standpoint, what were you trying to do to change him up for a new start?
Well, I made sure that I wasn't swayed by the movies, even if Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk, or even Eric Bana and stuff like that. I never made an effort to make it look like the movie version, because I don't want to restrict like Mark Waid from actually doing movie stuff. So if you look at it, it's my Bruce Banner from Ultimate Hulk and Wolverine. Just a bit, with a new haircut and stuff like that. It's basically just a skinny guy, and nothing resembling the Bruce Banners from the TV series.
Cool. So how did you go about designing the armor that Bruce Banner uses in Indestructible Hulk?
It was just a back and forth with my editors. It wasn't my idea. It was part of the story. So Mark Waid and my editors really figured it out first, and then I designed a few versions and stuff like that. Even the haircuts actually sent more hair designs than the armor designs.
Okay. So we know you from big Marvel events like Secret Invasion, but yesterday you mentioned that you're going to be with Infinity. How did you get involved with that one?
I was my Hulk run was wrapping up, and they figured I'd be well suited to do Avengers at the same time. So it's basically a tie-up to Infinity. So yeah.
Can you talk about anything loosely about it?
I've seen the art, and I'm just blown away by Dustin Weaver, Jim Chung, and Jerome Pena, and I'm and of course Mike Diodato, and I'm happy to be among the guys working on the crossover. The story-wise, it's just my cup of tea, because it's science fiction. So science fiction is of course superhero, but a lot of space. It's a gigantic space adventure, and it's going to be massive. Probably the most massive I've ever seen. I will ever work on. Yeah.
So yeah, you mentioned yesterday at the panel a lot that you were a huge sci-fi fan. Mm-hmm. So what elements of sci-fi are your big inspirations for your artwork?
Well, the movies, of course. I don't have to mention Star Wars and all the great movies and Star Trek, but it's also the video games, which I am a huge fan of. Halo, Mass Effect, and all these things are just it was just basically reliving all my favorite video games and drawing them into comics. So that's it. It's video games, and also concept art from all my Deviant Art friends, and the books that I got for inspiration. So it all came through. Yeah.
Cool. So what advice do you have for young artists who want to maybe one day work on the next Infinity?
Just it's easier than ever. Just set up your website and study. Use YouTube and use Google for all the references and all the tips from different artists. And a lot of instructionals are online. Just make use of the internet, and it's gonna be. I think artists right now will grow exponentially, as compared to our time when we had no internet, and it's just going to be young kids are just going to be better, faster, and yeah.
So finally, besides your Infinity tie-in, is there any other future projects that you can talk about that they can look forward to?
Oh, I'm just right now. I'm just concentrating on Avengers. I've still got at least 4 issues to go, and all my time is concentrating on that one. I'm not sure what's going to happen next year and after Avengers. I'm sure I'm going to be doing more Marvel stuff and maybe more Miller Road stuff too.
Awesome. Well, Leinil, thank you very much for taking some time out.
Take care, guys.